Hi, this is Mark Soden. I'm here with Wonder Valley 14, and I'm here with Janet Housden. Uh, and what program are you presenting this go around, Janet? What is the name of your festivity?
I don't know yet. It's really up to Kurt, who made the. Okay, full disclosure, Fnord has sort of disbanded. And so what we're using for this is stuff that we sent Kurt Comstock, our filmmaker bro. We sent it to him some while back, and
Hmm.
it's gonna be a surprise because I don't have any idea what it's gonna be. He's making a movie to some stuff we sent him a while ago, and I don't even know what it because I think we may have lost all of the recordings we did in the last year or so.
Wow. The,
Yeah,
was it
we
a fire? Was it the?
I'm not. It's a really long story, but it was all on Mark's computer. The last time I spoke to him, he had had some like major crash,
Oh,
and it was like the entire since the beginning of COVID until kind of recently, we were recording like hours of stuff.
uh-huh.
Most of it probably like nonsense, but I'm sure there was some good stuff. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, what we're gonna be presenting this year is some stuff we sent Kurt for some other reason, and I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, okay. So for purposes of just referring to the combo involved, it would be the Fnord people that were
Yeah,
playing on it.
it was yeah me and Mark Hoschler. It's some stuff that we recorded a while back. Um, and I'm not sure what it actually is. And Kurt is still, as we speak, I think he's still rushing to finish his movie. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Wow, that's
We'll
awesome.
find out. Yeah, I like spontaneity.
Absolutely.
I don't really like spontaneity, but you know.
Yeah, I can see that. So how did you hear about Wonder Valley Experimental before I met you on stage?
Oh, that would be through the legendary Tom Holland, who I gather has been participating for many years. And so
Yes, yes.
he would show me videos, or he would tell me tales of its awesomeness. And when I started playing electric violin, and or like playing is kind of exaggeration, but uh, you know,
Operating.
yeah,
Operating
when I
might be.
began, yeah, operating the electric
You
violin,
were a electric violin operator.
yeah. So we put together the fabulous combo "Nature's Miracle" for the one time performance.
That was memorable,
It seems like centuries ago.
doesn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
So we're up to the part of our interview here called show and tell, but in your case, because you called in, you're not
Yeah,
going to
I
be
do.
able to show anything. So it's tell and tell. So do you have any new gear that you want to talk about or anything like that?
Not. I mean, I've been kind of dormant for quite a while. Waiting for all this to be over. I did get some nifty pedals over time, but
Now we're talking.
nothing. But yeah, nothing. It's all off the rack stuff. I don't know any like mad genius who puts stuff together in their garage or whatever. I just
Well,
go to
okay, just tell
a
us
music
what
store and
off
buy
the
stuff.
rack stuff you got.
I'm a big fan of Earthquaker devices. I got
Mm-hmm.
the Afterneath pedal, and
That is nice. I've got one of those. Those are awesome.
it's pretty great. I kind of wanted what's the thing called, the Rainbow Machine,
Yeah,
but I
with
was
the unicorns on it.
I was too cheap. I think that's like the next thing, but um, I was just trying to pick. I tried them at a demo at True Tone Music in Santa Monica had a demo where they set up a bunch of tables in their parking lot, and you could come in and plug your instrument in and like just make weird noises. And I was just really entranced by those pedals. Yeah,
Yeah,
they sound like space unicorns.
yeah. I did the same thing at the NAM show. They had
They let you do that? I've never been
yeah,
to the NAM show.
yeah. They had producers talking about how they use the various pedals for different projects, and they had many setups where you could just sit down and or stand up, as the case may be, and manipulate the goods. It was
Oh,
pretty
I didn't know
cool.
that. But the NAMM show, it costs money to get into, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'm sort of opposed to the idea of paying to go shopping. It's like, what the fuck, people? That's just obnoxious.
Well, do you pay to go to movies?
Yeah, but I'm not paying to go shopping. I'm paying for an entertainment experience. But
Well, you could think of the NAM show as an entertainment experience.
I could think of it that way. I've never actually been, so I don't know. I just sort of pictured it like a big trade show and just I don't know. I don't
Well,
like people. I mean, let's just put it that.
well, we know that. People, you don't like people, you don't like video. It's all good.
I love video. I just don't love video of myself.
Well,
I
okay.
like video of other people and
Good to
cats,
hear.
all that.
Um, so moving right along, so you've gotten some earthquaker devices, and it sounds
I
like
got
that's
one,
well,
one so far. But
Afternuke
yeah,
is
no,
is pretty awesome.
it is pretty cool. I haven't really figured out how best to use it because I've been on a really big, acoustic folk music kick and they haven't made any like good noise for weeks now. So I'm trying to
Mm.
get some people excited about maybe going somewhere and making noise because that's it's not like I don't know. I don't I to me I enjoy like playing with other people and playing live, but like sitting home and recording doesn't really do it for me that much. It it's so yeah, I haven't
Okay.
been doing it.
So, and I gather you haven't been working on other projects. Is that
Oh, noise
correct?
wise,
Or
um, I was hoping to lure Anne out of retirement and put hostile architecture back together, but I don't know, she seems skeptical.
well,
Put in a good word.
I will. Um, so, do you have your music on Spotify?
No,
Okay. Where can people find your music?
they can't. They can invite me to come play with them and we can play in their backyard or something. But no, I don't have anything.
No Bandcamp, no SoundCloud,
No,
no.
I really, really, really don't enjoy that side of it, like putting this stuff together. And so um yeah, on my own I'll just never really do it. That's what
Okay.
record, I was always in bands and there was like a person that put out the records. Like this thing where the artist is supposed to be their own producer and recording engineer and booker and publicist and manager and stylist and whatever. Like I'm not into I just not I
Well,
don't
let's
like that.
focus on the stylist
I
part
just want to
here.
play. Well, no, that was just so that was like a pet peeve. Like how it about 20 odd years ago, it just sort of became more important how I'm talking about rock bands here, not anything interesting, but it just became more important how you looked than how you
Well,
sounded.
certainly
And,
with
and I was,
streaming, that's true. I
well, and
mean,
being in Silver Lake, is really acutely aware of that. And dude, I just hate it all. I just want to play my machine without being hassled by the man. And I'm,
oh,
I'm also,
well,
I'm
I can
tech.
assure you, I am not a representative of the man.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Can you
So,
do it?
yes, I can. That's because I don't charge people to go to Wonder Valley and I don't charge people to play there. And
Whoa,
if
charging
there's no
people.
money, I'm not the man.
Okay, so you're not the man. I will accept that.
If I
Yeah, but
was the
no,
man, there would be money involved and it would be coming
oh
to
no,
me
I
and leaving
believe
you.
me. And
Yeah.
there would be DJs. It wouldn't be anyone actually playing music. But yeah, no, I just honestly don't have the equipment or the temperament to be, recording stuff and uploading it and running a site and things like that.
Well,
Just I
you
just won't
spent
do
a
it.
lot of time in bands writing songs. You could be writing
Yeah, that's
songs.
totally different than I don't like pushing buttons. I don't like machines. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm just not really interested.
Well, I was just telling some people in another interview about the time where I was writing a song a day for, I don't know, a week. And I was threatening to suggest that maybe you and Tom Holland and myself would get together and play some of these
Oh, I
songs.
remember that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you were giving me working orders every day about I hate women in minivans.
You
And
asked for prompts, and I never said anything about women in minivans. I
well,
think
the song came out, so it came from somewhere, and it was probably a prompt.
you were soliciting prompts from all of us.
Yes,
I
I
don't know. Yeah,
was.
honest to be, I'm to be totally honest. I don't remember specifically what, but I know there was a good selfie stick one.
Yeah, yeah, that
Which
had a nice melody.
I don't think anyone likes selfie sticks. I don't know.
I was
Um,
really disappointed to see Obama using one.
I know it's, yeah, you lose a lot of respect for people for that stuff. But yeah, I remember that. But no, as far as like making music, like I like to make music, but especially with other people. But yeah, I can't even get it together to take the videos we've made with Kurt Comstock and put them on a YouTube page and then tell people about the YouTube page. That's just like I don't
Well,
know.
um, yeah, well, they're going to be part of Wonder Valley Experimental. That'll be a
Yeah, so
YouTube
so
page.
there's a record of them somewhere. But I'm spending a lot of time trying to organize this sort of Irish folk band thing, and it involves driving all over town to practice with people individually because nobody can get together, and haranguing people constantly via Facebook to try to get them to practice and trying to organize things, and that kind of eats up a lot of my bandwidth, I guess you'd say.
Well, I have to tell you, you came up with some really good prompts. So I may have to come back and ask for some more input because
I think I would.
it
We,
seems
we,
like where you live is really offensive to you, and there's
it's
just a
yeah,
lot of
it's
people that you really don't like.
it's pretty horrific. It's actually settled. Like 10 years ago, it was at peak, like trust fund hipster party trash kind of thing, and now it's just sort of boring. It's like a bleached reef. It's like a
A
place where like it
bleached
used,
reef.
well, a place
Oh,
that used to be full of color and life, and now it's just there,
well,
and it's really kind of boring and dead. But it's pretty. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking when we were talking about doing that band, I was thinking of doing something like really sonically offensive too, like more along the lines of like Flipper. And I think that's where we all fell apart. We all wanted something different musically.
well, could be. We'll never know because we never got together. So,
Well, it's a logistical nightmare nowadays trying to get people together to play music.
well, speaking of logistical nightmares, um, I've been asking this other question of has anything good come to your noise practice due to the pandemic?
Um, well, just the fact that we everything's online, so it forced us to do the visual thing. I think we talked about this last time, and then hooking up with Kurt Comstock was like that was a really fortunate thing, and I'm hoping that we'll continue that partnership
So
for a
let's
long
talk
time.
about Mr. Comstock for a minute because he does some really amazing things with film, including processing the film in various organic materials.
Yeah, it sort of like pre-ages them, like it looks like lost footage from the you know turn of the last century, but
Yeah.
it's stuff he shot yesterday.
Well, and part of it is that he um, processes it with like dung
Yeah, the
and like
tongue was the best one, but
little pieces of grit and plant matter
I
and
think he did one with kelp.
yeah,
I'm
yeah
trying to
he
get him, like, my dream is I want to get together with him and make like the weirdest surf movie ever, but getting somebody to the beach to shoot when it's good and they live in Silmar. I don't know, but that's my
Silmar.
dream. Or he lives, yeah, north of it. He lives like way out there. I mean, it's hot and dry and
You
dusty.
know, with the right editing equipment, you could probably shoot all kinds of just goofy, go to the beach stuff and start assembling a story. I would certainly hope that it would involve, alien abduction, surfers.
That's already been done, I think.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the cinematic masterpiece Surf 2 End of the Trilogy?
Oh dear. No.
It's about a mad scientist played by Eddie Deason who he invents an energy drink that turns surfers into punk rock zombies. And
Well,
it's a fantastic movie
I
featuring
think
Ron
they already
Perlino.
developed that, and wasn't it called beer?
What?
Didn't they already develop the stuff that turned them into punk rock zombies, and isn't it called beer?
I say more like meth or something. But no, this was
Heroin?
an
Yeah.
'80s movie. This was a super cheap, trashy '80s drive-in movie that wasn't even trying to be good, but it's a delight. But anyway, yeah, there's like some sort of alien abduction type scenes in it. But
Mm,
yeah, I think you're talking. You're getting a little ambitious there. I think you're talking about a budget. I would be talking about
no
footage
budget.
of
Do it
like
with your phone.
seagulls scavenging in a dumpster for Doritos. That would be my idea of a real life beach movie.
Well, you could have homeless surfers. It would be topical.
There's such a thing that happens. But no, yeah, I'm not really into a narrative film. Just you've seen Kurt's movies. I mean, that would be
It would be a leap.
it would be a leap. No,
But
honestly, I would be into doing stuff like this all day long. But just it's like lockdown. The whole COVID thing. That was like the first time anybody had any free time at all to do stuff, and now it's going back to the way it was, and nobody has time anymore. So I'm really nostalgic for when everything was shut down. Honestly,
really,
people
that's the first time I've heard that.
people had time to play and hang out. I'm talking like three people, but my usual life is I'm pretty flexible. So one thing I really can you know say is positive about my lifestyle, and all I really want to do is make music and do wacky creative stuff. But it's like I'm not the kind of person that really works well alone. And so yeah, I need at least one other person, even if they're just sort of sitting there. I need somebody else to really get stuff done. And yeah, it's a massive challenge because nobody has time, and it's really hard to get around, and then nobody has a place
Well,
to
is,
play, and
is
then
this
nobody's
kind of
living
like
in
an
a house.
evolved codependent thing where you just
What
need
do
the
you mean?
person there to do the
Honestly, I thought of experimenting with just like a dog, but yeah, I can't really focus. No, it's honestly it's just more fun with someone else. It's just
well, it's certainly more fun with a
it's much
dog.
more.
I can speak to that.
Yeah, I mean, I just concentrate better if there's someone there. Otherwise, I get like distracted too easily. But yeah, that's a big part of it. Just if someone else is there doing it with you, then you can't just like fuck off and you know watch a movie because you're practicing. Pick up a magazine, and just next thing you know, it's like 2 hours later. Yeah, it's sort of, I don't know. I would really like to have more of a group situation thingy.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this interview.
I
Um,
don't know. That was an interview? Uh-oh. Did you find anything like even marginally useful?
I don't know.
Uh,
I suppose that's kind of subjective, don't you think?
yeah, I don't know.
Who
I'm
who who
sorry. I
is using it?
apologize. I apologize to anyone listening. I don't know. I was up really late the last couple nights, and I'm kind of spaced. was spending my day just watching garbage.
All right. Well, on that happy note, thank you so much. This is Mark Soden
Sorry.
for Wonder Valley Experimental number 14 with Janet Housden of
I'm sorry.
Fnord, sort of, or previously with Fnord, but now with the Janet Housden experience.
No, no,
Thank.
don't call it that. No, it's still this is still Fnord because it's music that Mark and I made, so it's Fnord.
Okay, I misunderstood.
I think that would be
I
pretty rude to just
apologize.
put my name on it. And no,
Well,
if I come
for
up
the,
with a name, I'm going to come up with something better than the Janet Housden experience. I think.
okay, like what?
Well, no, it's secret. What the hell? No.
Okay, never mind. Have a
Probably
good day.
hostile architecture is my favorite name. I have to ask Anne if it's okay to use it because we came up with it together, I think.
On that happy note, have a good
Okay, bye.
afternoon.
Sorry. Later.